Hi everyone, I am excited to showcase AstroTrader, a space trading game I've built that demonstrates how Civic Auth can create a seamless Web3 gaming experience. Now, traditional Web3 games face a major hurdle. They require users to install browser extensions, create and manage wallets, fund wallets with cryptocurrency, and then understand transaction signing. Now, don't get me wrong, this is nice and okay, but this complexity creates a barrier to adoption for casual gamers who just want to play without learning crypto fundamentals first. And this is where Civic Auth comes in to transform that experience by letting players sign in with familiar methods like Google, providing tools for embedded Solana wallets, handling blockchain transactions seamlessly behind the scenes, and most importantly, giving us the ability to give players true ownership of their in-game assets. So let me show you how that works in AstroTrader. When a player first visits AstroTrader, they are greeted with the start screen. Notice the powered by Civic Auth at the bottom. Shout out to Civic Auth. So when I click Begin Adventure, instead of a complicated wallet setup process, I'm presented with a familiar authentication option like Google. So let's just do that real quick. And okay, great. So since I'm a new player, my first login triggers our application to automatically create an embedded Solana wallet for me. So the game creates a secure non-custodial wallet that I truly own without me having to do anything. Right, good. Now I'm prompted to claim my starting Galactic Credits, the in-game currency I will need to play. So let me do that real quick. So what's happening here is Galactic Credits are not just arbitrary game points. They are actual SPL tokens on the Solana blockchain. When I claim my certain package, real tokens are transferred to my embedded wallet, as you can see here, and I have 1000 Galactic Credits to start playing. Let's verify that this is a real blockchain token. If I go to Civic Auth, I see my account. This is the account I just signed up with. And if you check the account here on Solscan, okay, so this is the account right here. We'll see that a trade just happened a few seconds ago, 20 seconds ago. They transferred to my custodial wallet. And that's that. So for returning players, the experience is smoother because Civic Auth recognizes them, connects to the embedded wallet, and then the game loads their saved states all in seconds. So let's talk about AstroTrader. AstroTrader is a space trading simulation. So I command a ship with limited cargo space and fuel, and my goal is to earn profits by trading commodity between the planets. So my ship stats are shown here, and also here, depending on where you want to check it from. My current location is shown here, and my Galactic credit balance is also shown at the top. So notice that my ship has a cargo capacity of 20 units, right? Just take note of that. It will be important much later in this video. Now, I'm currently at Terra Prime, the sector capital. Each planet has different market conditions. So here I can see that purified water sells for 8 Galactic credits, while raw minerals sells for 50 Galactic credits. Let me travel to Mars Colony. Good. Now I can see that purified water sells at 15 Galactic credits. That's almost double. So this is how arbitrage works in the game and in real life. So buy low at one planet, sell high at another, make your profits. So let me just purchase some raw minerals at Mars for 40 GC each. Let me purchase 5 units of that and I'll buy. When I click on buy, a transaction is created to transfer GC tokens from my embedded wallet to the Grim Treasury. So this Civic wallet interface appears for me to approve it with one click. No confusing flow there. Great. So it's confirming the transactions and done. So the minerals are now in my cargo, and you can see it here, it's my cargo. Now I can fly back to Terra Prime to sell it back at a profit. So I can sell just 4 of it. Let me reserve one. And then the same thing happens, it processes, I'm debited and stuff like that. Beautiful. Now I've made some money and I still have one more cargo. Good. So as you might have noticed, traveling consumes fuel and I need to refuel at planets. So each planet has a different fuel price. So Terra Prime sells very expensive at 200 GC per unit. Mars Colony, I think, sells for, let's see, 8 GC per unit. And I think Europa Post is the cheapest at 3 GC per unit. So let's just buy fuel from here. Let me buy the max and make sure I'm ready to rumble. And the same flow, I sign the transaction and we are good to go. Great. I'm now referred and ready to go. Now, one more thing before I end. Players can improve their ships by acquiring blueprint NFTs. Now, there are two ways to get these NFTs. Is that you discover them while exploring the planets, or you purchase them directly from the store. So since I'm a new player, I don't have any blueprints here. And, I've not explored enough of the galaxy to discover any. But let's see what's available on the store. Come on. So the store offers various blueprints for the purchase, but they are quite expensive. I don't have enough money to buy them. But these are actual NFTs that will be minted to my wallet when purchased. So to showcase that, let me log into another account that has a blueprint to show you how that works. Okay, so this is the second account I used during development. Great. Now I've switched to an account that already has the cargo expansion blueprint. Notice how this applied to my ship automatically, increasing my cargo capacity from 20 units to a whopping 45 units. So for this one, if you have this NFT, it's going to increase your maximum fuel by some amount, depending on the tier of, the NFT that you have. So this blueprint is an actual NFT I have in the wallet associated with my account. So let's just show that. If I check on Civic Auth, this is the account, and we check it out here on, okay, this is the page already. We're already here. Let me just refresh. So we can see I have 4167 Galactic Credits, as you can see here, but also I have this Astro BP, the expanded cargo bay blueprint here. So if I decide to sell off those NFT to another player in the game, once we got here and it refreshes, the effects of the NFT is going to apply for the game. So AstroTrader demonstrates how Civic Auth creates a bridge between traditional gaming and Web3. So players get all the benefits of blockchain ownership, the immutability of the blockchain and everything that comes with it without any of the typical complexities. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.